And we are joined today with Marysville Firefighter Paramedic Russell Colmore.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Would you like to tell us a little about yourself?
Sure. I'm the father of 3 great children. I'm in a relationship that brings in 3 more beautiful young ladies. I've been a firefighter paramedic for 22 years with the Marysville Fire Department, and I've been a firefighter paramedic for a grand total of 27 years, starting from the East Coast and moving out here to the West Coast.
So I know you were born in D.C.
Yeah, I was born in Washington, D.C., where most of my family still resides. I have a brother up in California, but again, most of my family are on the East Coast.
So were you a firefighter down
Yes,
in
I was a
DC?
firefighter for the Prince William County Fire and Rescue for 7 years. One of the biggest incidents that Prince William County had was the Lorena Bobbitt incident.
What's that? You must elaborate.
You might want to look that one up.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
classified.
Classified.
So what made you what made you interested in becoming a firefighter?
Well, when I was about 12 years old, my parents' house burnt down. And myself and my 2 younger brothers and sisters were at home. And the fire department was about 5 minutes away from our house. And as I watched the flames and the windows explode and everything burn, I was so angry at the fire department because I knew they were only 5 minutes away. And it only took them 2.5 minutes to get to the house. But when you're standing in front of your house watching things burn, you get upset and time moves very slowly. So I decided right then that I'm going to find out more about the fire service. And that's what got me started. An unfortunate circumstance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you had to go to school. What does like the training entail? Like
Well, depending on which department you join, usually your training is 6 months to a year long. Very intense training because you learn fire behavior, you learn about structural materials, the construction of buildings. There is no building or anything that we can't get into
oh.
legally.
Legally.
Yeah, because we have to. In the
Yeah.
emergent situation, if the house is on fire, the homeowner is not going to come down and open the door for us.
Oh yeah.
So the door may be blocked. Or if someone's entrapped in a vehicle, they may be unconscious. So they're not going to be able to reach over and hit the button to open the door. So we have to have techniques, skills, knowledge, and capabilities to open anything.
Oh wow. Yeah. So. Whoa. What was I gonna say? Dang it.
I would ask you what it takes to be a firefighter, but you just answered that.
Again, there's different levels, just like there are different branches on the tree within the fire service. Most are firefighter EMTs. Myself, I'm a firefighter paramedic, which is an additional year of training. So I have cardiac medications, pharmacology that I had to learn to become a paramedic. And here in the state of Washington, most firefighters are EMTs, firefighters.
What's the difference?
The difference between the EMT and the paramedic, EMT is emergency medical technician, and they have basic life skills. Paramedic has advanced life support skills, cardiac, intubation, we can give medications, but EMTs have advanced themselves over the last 10 years that they are now giving medications also.
That's cool. So what's your favorite part about being a firefighter? Or
A lot of people like to say helping people. No,
Classic.
we get to see people at their worst in most cases. We don't get invited to the birthday party. We get invited to the birthday party if something goes wrong. And oftentimes we have to mitigate whatever is taking place. So that's what gives us gratification, being able to help someone in a dire situation.
Does that have like an emotional toll?
Yeah, it does. We're human, And, you know, our heartstrings go out when dealing with especially little kids. And anyone that's sick or injured, it does take its toll on you. But you learn to get through it because you don't know what the next call is going to be. It may be the same thing, maybe something totally different, but you still have to perform at a certain level.
I know when my dad was a volunteer firefighter,
Great.
he was on one of these calls and he went into the house and it was like all up in flames because a candle fell over.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And there was a baby in a crib. Have you ever been in like a situation that you like?
But where was your dad volunteer?
Oh, we're switching.
It was like way before I was born, so over
Okay,
16 years ago.
was it here?
He's asking the questions
Ooh,
now.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
I'm sorry.
tables here.
No, it's okay.
No.
Totally okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want to answer that question because there was a big fire here in Marysville, and unfortunately, 3 children were lost,
Yes.
and there was one in the crib.
Yeah.
I was on that call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad said that one like emotionally like
Yeah.
scarred him in a way.
Again, we deal with all ages from 0 to 99 and everything else in between. And we tend to gravitate toward kids a little bit more and err on their side. So when you see a sick or injured kid, yeah, it takes a little bit more to just step away from it.
Yeah.
I feel like that it goes for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, really, like, you know, people just see kids as like innocent.
Yeah.
And you need to protect them. They're like the future. So,
Yeah,
But-
we're all human. Yeah.
but we are going to take a quick break. We are what? Sorry. We're going to take a quick break. Microwave investigation is the name of the segment, and we will be right back. Wow, I'm so good at this.
Oh,
I
Where
think
come-
he goes and sits in the principal's office and spins in the principal's chair. I mean, he's basically the principal anyway.
I think he goes in his suit.
So I think Kona goes into the basement of ISC and prepares for our arrival because all the seniors, when they graduate, they don't leave. They just go into the basement.
I think he's probably going to Narnia.
Okay, so I think that during class, Kona goes to like this secret portal in the school where he goes to like another dimension or the future and then ends up like saving the world problems and stuff like that.
I think Kona goes and fights ninjas in the broom closet.
What is that smell?
Hey!
Us? What?
Yeah, you guys. What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about the smell. I know you two did it.
Where even are we?
You're in a dark room. You're here because I'm interrogating you guys. Because one of you stunk up the whole school.
We didn't do anything.
We've been in class all day. Oh yeah? Where were you 5 minutes ago?
I just said I was in class.
Right. What do you need? I was in the middle of something.
Weren't you cooking your lunch in the microwave today?
Oh no, my lasagna.
Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that little glitch at the beginning. That's just a little special gift for you guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Played 2 different segments there. But, so, can you explain, like, the relationship between police and fire?
We have a special relationship. And the story is one of us was able to pass the fireman's exam.
Oh, shade.
We have a great working relationship. We train together in a lot of situations. And there's a general banter back and forth with us.
Siblings.
We always say we're better. They say they're better. But it's a great working relationship.
Yeah, I know that like recently you've done like, I mean, it helps that I'm like your daughter, but you guys have done like active shooter training together. Has that like made you like appreciate more what they do?
Oh yeah, I do. The active shooter training that we took was over this last 3 or 4 months in preparation for the unforeseen. But it did. It gave me a greater appreciation for what they do on a day-to-day basis. And the bottom line I came away with is their biggest concern is that our safety, being fire personnel, is their utmost concern. They've got guns, they got vests. We don't have any of that. So in those emergent situations, they're going to take care of us no matter what.
That's good. So it's kind of like siblings. Like
Yeah.
you fight, but you love each other.
Yeah, it's a love-hate.
Yeah. So you said like you know what they do on a day-to-day basis. What do you do as a firefighter?
So we, depending on what shift you're on, I start work at 0700, so I'm usually at the station by 6:30. We have a daily routine, just like you guys have a daily routine. One of the very first things we need to do is check our gear to make sure our gear is ready to go, and then check the unit that we're assigned to. We may be on an engine, we may be on a ladder. I'm usually assigned to a medic unit, so I need to know what's on the medic unit and make sure it's working. Hard telling, not knowing. If I don't know what's on there, I can't go to work. So after that, we usually have what's called pass on, where we sit around with the crews that are leaving, find out if there's anything special that needs to be done or was accomplished. Then we usually have training in the morning. We do have the facilities at all our stations are set up so that we can work out. A lot of the guys do CrossFit, and our stations here in Marysville are set up, and we truly appreciate the Marysville CrossFit group for helping us not only with the setup of equipment, but ideas on how to train and how to stay healthy and strong, because this is a job that you have to be healthy and strong to perform at a high level. The rest of the day is just like our day, just like your day. We have a training room where we can study. We have sleeping quarters. We have dining facilities. So it's like a regular house.
Wow.
AKA firehouse.
Oh, that makes sense. So what do you do in your free time?
In our free time, we're able to do within limits. A lot of us are taking online courses, so we have the accessibility of computers. We try and maintain our skills. Our skills have to be sharp at all times. So we do a lot of studying, a lot of training every day.
Wow. You were the director of the fire science program, right?
Yeah.
At EVCC.
Yes.
Want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I was the director of the fire science program at EVC, where we train people to become firefighters, EMTs, and help them get the necessary certification to start working in this career field that I enjoy. I was with EVC for almost 18 years, and in the last 8 years as director. It's a great program because, again, we can get you those initial certifications necessary so that you can start working as a firefighter. And I'm going to utilize you two here.
Oh, gosh.
We need more females. We need more minorities within the fire service to reflect the society that we live in.
Yeah, that's always important. I mean, I see myself more as a policewoman.
We've had this talk.
I know. I'm so sorry. But, so, you said that you get to work at 0700, that's 7 a.m.
Right.
I think. Yeah, so 7 a.m. What is like the schedule like? Like you're on shift for 24 hours, right?
We're on shift for 24 hours.
Yeah, I know I can do it.
That's insane.
And this is the type of job where everything's pretty much planned out for you. So again, I arrive at 7 o'clock. by 9 o'clock I need to have my rig check done. Between 9 and 10:30 is the time to work out. After that, we have training usually up to lunch. All right, we have an hour for lunch. After lunch, we can break off into groups and do individual training or individual studying. We normally eat dinner together, something that a lot of families don't do, but we work very hard to make sure that we all sit down and share a meal together. Somebody will fix. Last night we had tacos, and all of us, helped prepare tacos, and we sat down together. And it's a way within the fire service or the public safety arena to, get things off our chest, so to say. There's something bugging us or there's something going on. It's a good way to communicate. And then usually after 5 o'clock, your time is your time. There may be a nighttime drill, but you're always prepared and you're always ready to run calls.
So your guys are not like colleagues, you more are like a family.
You're a family.
Yeah.
It's not just coworkers.
I have to count on
Yeah.
everybody who is part of my shift, just like they have to count on me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to take another quick break.
All right.
We've got a veterans, kind of along the lines of public safety. This is a veterans something. Veterans something.
You didn't.
Okay, yeah, I'm just getting some stuff done here. Yeah. Can I call you back? All right, bye. Can I take it to the bed?
And we're back with Charger Chat, and Russell, it's great to have you here. Are there any stories that are funny and ridiculous calls that you get?
Yeah, you have no idea what the 911 system is used for. We've been called out to find some shoes.
Oh my gosh.
In their house?
They had lost their shoes walking through the backyard at night, and we get called out for some very strange calls. We don't rescue cats out of trees.
Ah.
Darn it.
But I pulled puppies out of a storm drain.
Oh, I love
You know, they just tumbled down in there,
Aw.
and we were able to get them out.
Oh my gosh.
okay?
Yeah,
Is that puppy okay?
Is the puppy okay?
yeah, the puppy was fine.
Okay,
Puppy was
good.
fine.
Good.
That's good.
But we don't get cats out of trees.
No.
Darn it. I mean, is there like any other like kind of like stereotypes that you know of like for firefighters? Like everyone thinks that that's what firefighters do is
Yeah.
climb the ladder to get the cats. Is there anything else like that?
And everyone believes that we sit around and do nothing all day and just wait for calls. We are very busy all day long. And calls kind of give us a break from what we're normally doing to, you know, respond to the emergent situation. But we keep pretty busy.
Wow.
So what is like the call system like? Like how does it get to you? How does that work?
Well, the first line of defense are our dispatchers. They take the calls from what is called the reporting party, someone calling 911, and then they dispatch out what is necessary. Be it advanced life support, basic life support, suppression, ladder truck, and depending on the type of call, and there are different levels of calls, you can get 1, 2, 3, up to 6 different apparatus responding to various calls.
Wow.
Wow.
So I know you brought some of your stuff in. Like
Yeah, I
your
brought
firefighting stuff.
I brought all my suppression gear in. That
excited.
in a fire situation, we have to wear this gear to protect ourselves. We have a self-contained breathing apparatus because we're human. We can't inhale smoke.
Yeah.
We don't want to. It's a carcinogenic. So we have
there.
to protect ourselves.
Yeah. So you want to try? Can I try some of it on?
Sure, you can.
Heck yes. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to have to take off my mic, so I probably won't be able to talk.
But I can.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be silenced. We will.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So what I have here is my bunker pants, my bunker coat, and the SCBA. We're going to start with the bunker pants.
Ooh. Now, is all the gear very heavy?
The structural gear
I think so.
It's not lightweight, that's for sure.
weighs approximately 20 pounds.
Wow.
Can I take my shoes off?
Yeah, you're going to need to take your shoes off.
This is fun.
All right, you're going to step in there.
Protect. What size are you?
All right. Now reach down and pull your pants up.
Wow.
That's always. Oh my!
Tipping.
I'm so little.
All right, now put your hands in the suspenders and throw them over your shoulder.
Wow.
And you can reach down and grab those loops and pull.
What ones? This one? No, wait.
Those ones?
I'm going to cinch you up.
This is heavy.
That's the bottom half.
That's
Okay.
That's just the bottom.
All right, let's grab your coat and your helmet.
I got it. Don't worry. Oh dear.
Oh my gosh. This is
I need to work out more.
You out of breath?
I need to work out more.
So one arm in.
Just the coat
Second arm
itself
in.
looks heavy.
Oh, it is.
All right.
Oh no.
Where are your hands?
We're just going to cinch this down with the Velcro. So that's the upper body. So what's left?
My head.
Your head. So to protect your head,
Can I
we
take my
have.
glasses off?
You want to take your glasses off?
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
We have a hood that will protect your face.
Oh, that's my nose.
Okay, and this gets tucked down
How do I look?
in your coat. So your neck and everything is protected.
Oh, that's good. That's always good.
All right.
You have to do this all by yourself?
And you have to do it in less than 1 minute.
What? That's, oh my gosh.
Okay. Now
Wow.
comes your self-contained breathing apparatus.
Is that over
So
Isn't that like the tank? Oh wow.
there? Oh dear.
you can just grab it by that loop at the top and just carry it over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's not that bad. Wait, should I grab a little thingy?
No, just
Just
it's
drag it.
okay. Not sure how far I can go.
I need to work on
Wow.
All right. One arm in, and the other arm in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
All
dear.
right. Okay, I'm gonna reach around, and you got some straps to cinch it down. Okay, turn toward me. All right. So this is your face piece. This is what your face goes in to protect that beauty right there. Okay? And once you put it on, you're able to breathe air that's coming out of the tank. We don't want to get exposed to toxic fumes or anything like that. So this goes over the bun.
Over the bun.
Over the bun.
You want-
So
Ow.
I'm gonna try and put that on.
Ooh.
I don't.
Your chin goes right there,
My chin goes right here.
and this goes up and over the bun.
Ooh.
Just squish it.
Yeah, I don't want
Yes.
to.
She got it.
That's how it would go. And she'd be able to connect her bottle and begin breathing air. Okay? And the last
Wow.
thing you're going to put on is your helmet over the bun.
Over the bun. It's a good bun.
Okay? It has
Practical hairstyle.
It has ear flaps that fold
There she
down.
is.
So there's no exposed skin. That's the biggest thing. No exposed skin. There are gloves in the pockets, right here.
Okay.
So your hands aren't exposed, and that's the objective.
Wow.
No exposed skin to decrease the chances of being burned. So
They make this in a small?
yeah. So now you have multiple tasks that you have to perform. So now you have to grab a hose, move it to the front door, you got to throw a ladder. You may have to rescue someone with all this gear on.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Yes! Okay.
All right. It
No.
can be done. And it's often done. All right.
Yeah, I now have more respect. This is so heavy.
Again,
A minute.
you look good in that versus a gun on your hip and
Oh.
a armor plate.
There is salt. I'm
All right.
still
Throwing
joining.
shade.
I'm still joining the police academy.
All right, great.
Okay, how do I get it off?
Okay, same way
Is
you
there
put
a
it
time
on.
limit for that too?
Yeah, no. All right. I'm going to take your SCBA off. Feel it release and drop down on your hip. There we go. And go ahead and take your coat off.
Okay.
Well, while she's doing this, we'll be back with this segment.
I fell. Although I feel like the impact my body had on the ground isn't nearly as big as the impact the ground had on me. Except it's not really the fall that hurts, it's the soreness afterwards. It's the pain that comes along with getting out of bed every day. The days and days of enduring this pain that you know will end, but you're just waiting for it to disappear. You're just waiting to wake up one day and not feel that pain. You take Advil, Aleve, and aspirin, all of these temporary pain relievers, but it never lasts as long as you hope. After you fall, you may never walk the same again, and you know that, and you wish and wish upon so many shooting stars that one day you'll be the same as you were before. Even though it's been so long after you fell, sometimes the pain will come back. And no matter how much you beg for it to leave, it won't, because that's just not how life works. And maybe you don't understand why, but I've been told you don't have to. All you have to do is wake up tomorrow, force yourself to get out of bed, even though you're being dragged down. Once again, you find yourself lying on the ground, wishing you had never fell. Because back then, there was someone there to pick you up, but now, there isn't. Oh, how you wish you could have never fell, because who would have known the harm it could cause? Who would ever known, months later, you'd still be finding yourself lying on the ground with no one to pick you up but yourself. And you never really learned properly how to do so. Every time you try, it seems heavier and heavier, and you find it so unordinary, because you've been told countless times that it just takes time. I guess until then, I'm still waiting for that day that I wake up and the pain is gone.
That was difficult, but a lot of fun. Thank you for bringing all your stuff in. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we...
There's a great opportunity to join the fire service right now. Take advantage of the necessary training to get hired by a fire department, especially if you're a junior or senior. You can check into the Snow Owl program and you can get credit while attending high school toward a fire science degree through the Everett Community College. And it's not a job, it's a career.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Yes, thank you.
Had a lot of fun, despite how heavy it was. And thank all of you for coming to watch the show with us. We will see you next time.
Thank you.